Question 18, we have an array here, and the question, how many swaps will a selection sort algorithm carry out on the array above? All right, let's define this question, make sure we get the right thing. It's asking for how many swaps will a selection sort, so we need to know what selection and how selection sort works. And it's applicable to this array above here. So 3, 5, 7, and 11, these aren't numbers from the array. These are how many swaps are going to occur to sort this array from smallest to largest. And I can already see there's a 0. And the largest by the looks of it, because it's a very small array, is 11. So it's going to be 0 down there and 11 at the end by the time the selection sort algorithm finishes and sorts this. So first step would be, let's go. 5, the way the selection sort algorithm works, 5 is set to the minimum. Is 5 less than 6? Yes. Is 5 less than 2? The next one? No, 2 is set to the new minimum. 2, is 2 less than 11? Yes. Is 2 less than 3? Yes. Is 2 less than 0? No. 0 is set to the new minimum. Is 0 less than 8? Yes, it is. So we are confirming that this is the minimum, the first minimum. So the first swap will be 0 going to here. So that's one swap. Let's count this, how many times we swap. Okay, 0, let's try and remember this. Let's put this in here. So 0 is going to be the new, this is going to be the new array. 0, 6, 2, 11, 3. We swap 0 with 5, so that's going to be 5 and 8. So that's going to be the new array, right? 0. No, we don't start at 0 because we already set this first position. The first position is done, so we're moving on to the next one and going to sort the rest of the array out. 6 is set to the new minimum. 2, is 6 less than 2? No, so 2 is the new minimum. Is 2 less than 11? Yes. Is 2 less than 3? Yes. Is 2 less than 5? Yes. Is 2 less than 8? Yes. So now we need to do another swap and swap the 6 with the 2. So that's another one. Another swap. Remember, we're counting the swaps. And the new array will be, so the new array will be 2, and that'll be 6. All right. Let's go again. Now we're going from here. We can get rid of these lines. We're going from 6. So 6 is the new minimum. Is 6 less than 11? Yes. Is 6 less than 3? No. 3 is the new minimum. Is 3 less than 5? Yes. Is 3 less than 8? So we need to do another swap. We're going to swap this with that, with the 6. So that's another swap to our swap counter. And the new array will look like this. So 3 and 6. And let's get rid of this. Obviously, you could do this in your head, but I'm just trying to do this visually to help you in case you need some reminding about how the selection sort algorithm works. So now we've sorted these first 3. Now we're up to 11. So 11 is the new minimum. Is 11 less than 6? No, it's not. So 6 is the new minimum. 6 less than 5, then 5 is the new minimum. Is 5 less than 8? Yes, it is. So we've got another swap that needs to happen, 5 and 11 from where we started. And that's another swap on our swap counter. Let's update this. So 11, this becomes 5, and this becomes 11. And I'll get rid of these. All right, let's go again. Where were we? We were at 5. So now we're comparing, we're starting at 6. 6 is the new minimum. Is 6 less than 11? Yes. Is 6 less than 8? Yes, it is. So there's no swaps here. Even though we went through an iteration, don't get confused. Remember, we're counting how many swaps we made, even though it didn't ask us how many iterations it will go through. So we've made another iteration, but this is the first time we're not making an actual swap. So I'm going to leave it there. That's the new minimum, and that's its place where it needs to stay. Now we're going through to the next iteration. 11. Is 11 less than 8? No, it's not. 8 is the new minimum. So now we have to do our last swap here. One more swap to the swap counter. That's 5. And the new array would look like 8 and 11. And we're done. The array has been sorted 0 to, or smallest to the largest. So, and it took 5 swaps. So let's see if that is one of the answers. A is 3, no. 5, there we go. We already know. We don't even have to go through the others, but we'll do it anyway. 7, it's definitely not 7. And it's definitely not 11. I think you might have got confused. I think we went through 7 steps or 7 iterations. So don't get confused about the iterations and the swaps. That's why we need to define the question before you get hasty and answer it. So 5 is the answer. Let's check. Question 18. Question 18, B. And we answered B. Yes, correct. Most people got that right. Some people said C and D. I don't know how they come up with D. Must have been a guess. And let's read their comments. Although the outer loop of the selection sort algorithm will run 7 times, this is like what we said, once for each position in the array, there will only be 5 swaps. As on the remaining 2 iterations, the smallest value will already be in position. That's correct. So again, remember we were counting the swaps. So remember to read the question.